Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. Today's just going to be a short tutorial slash vlog, kind of like the last one, a little DIY. So today I ended up finally receiving my second pair of OEM modules through the mail because I ended up giving into getting yellow DRLs from Bay Optics, and I was just curious into how the yellow DRLs, that type of look would look on the M2C, with it being, you know, purple and blue. I think yellow kind of would look sick, but I don't know. Anyways, I have a second pair of modules, like I said, I ordered. I'm gonna keep my original modules, my white ones. And if I don't like the look down the line, I can always switch back easily by just unscrewing 3 T20 screws from each module. So, but I'm going to show you step by step today in how to remove the circuit boards off your modules and apply the new circuit boards for the yellow DRLs onto the modules themselves. But in my case, like I said, I ended up getting a second pair of modules just in case I would ever want to change back. I can, Yeah, let's get to it. I'll show you the materials that you need for the simple DIY install. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so the materials you guys need for it. So I have T20. I just have it on a socket wrench to unscrew the T20 screws. T20. There's 3 on each side for each light. So 1, 2, 3, and then for the right side, there's 3 as well. So I'll be using this to unscrew it. So what you're also going to need is sandpaper to remove the thermal adhesive off the modules that you're going to be placing the new DRLs on. And then you're going to need a small flathead or either a blade and a big flathead to simply help with removing the thermal adhesive. Also, to top it off with cleaning, we're going to be using isopropyl alcohol to just wipe off any excess thermal adhesive off. I ended up going with the Bay Optics DRLs. It obviously comes with your set of yellow DRLs. The circuit boards come together, so you're just gonna have to break them apart. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention that they also provided their thermal glue. They also provided step-by-step one-paper instructions and how to go about the install. And it should be pretty simple, guys. Nothing too hard. It should be an easy mod for any of you guys that like doing DIYs at home. I think this would be a fun little, especially if you have an M2C. It's similar to the F80s, I believe, where it's just as simple as, removing the module out of the engine bay by just removing 3 T20 Torx screws, placing them back in with the new circuit boards. Yeah, it should be pretty simple. So I'm going to get to it now. Okay, so I'm going to try first to removing the stock OEM DRLs with a utility knife. I'm going to wedge the utility knife between the metal and the end of the circuit board and just kind of wedge it in. Also, be careful cutting yourself, guys. You would want to obviously wear gloves when using anything sharp. I'm probably going to have to be using a flathead to remove this. I think it would be easier just jamming it between and then just hitting it with a mallet or something, the flathead with a mallet. So I'm going to just try to do that, and let's see how that works for me. There's the first one. It's the left module. Let me try seeing if I can get into this one. There you go. That's the other one. That's the thermal adhesive that was previously applied. And I'm gonna just be using that flathead screwdriver, the bigger one, as well as sandpaper. And then to top it off, clean it with isopropyl alcohol. So I'm gonna be doing the right module. So I don't really care about these circuit boards. I'm going to be just keeping the OEM modules with the original circuit boards that came with the car. The circuit boards obviously aren't old. I've had the car since the beginning of 2021, end of 2020 technically. So don't really care about these. I'll just probably have them as backup in like a plastic bag or something, stashed away, just as backup if I ever need them. So now I'm going to use this big flathead. First, try to scrape off the thermal paste from the previous circuit boards. So I'm going to try to use the sandpaper now. There's one. Here's the second one. So I'm just gonna do the same thing for the second one. Completely the same thing, but at the end of this second one, I'm probably gonna top it off with using isopropyl alcohol to try to chemically remove the last bit of the thermal adhesive. After that, I'll show you guys in how to place the yellow DRL circuit boards onto these modules. Alright guys, so these are the Bay Optics circuit boards. So they come together like this one. I just took this one apart and I'll show you how to separate them on these ones, these circuit boards. It's pretty simple. So you see that line right there in the middle, that's obviously where they split. And so I grab it, lightly grab it, just try to bend it in the middle, just like so. And then I try bending it back a little. Not too far, just I keep on doing it until it gets loose like that. And it should break apart really easily. So I'm going to apply the thermal glue onto the back of the circuit boards just to gauge and not over apply. Because I definitely don't want the adhesive to be spewing out the sides. That's definitely not something you want to happen. So I'm going to be doing that. And it should be pretty simple. This is how it's supposed to be lined up. You can use those two holes to guide you into where to insert the circuit board itself. You also want to keep note that that groove on the top right isn't going to be wrapped around the module itself. It's only the left one that is going to be wrapped around like that. You see that? So I don't want to apply it on the edges. I'm just going to apply it kind of in the center. So I'm going to just do like a small rectangle, and then I'm going to do like little droplets or squiggly lines in the middle of the rectangle. Okay, so this is not really a rectangle. I don't know what the hell I was saying. I just applied it like this, a light smear. Just make sure it doesn't obviously like leak through the edges. Now I'm just going to apply it to the module itself. So I'm going to place it right about there. Now I'm going to do the other side for you guys. So for the second one, I'm just going to do the same exact thing, same exact process. I'll just run through it myself. And then after, I'm going to let the thermal paste, it's recommended to let the thermal paste actually set and cure for about 6 hours. So I'm gonna wait for 6 hours, and by that time it's gonna be nighttime. The sun was not gonna be setting anymore, so you guys will be definitely seeing it at night. Yeah, I'll see you guys in 6 hours after I do this. Can't wait to show you guys the final stage of the yellow DRLs. Hey guys, so I ended up waiting the whole night. I just ended up getting tired, and I figured once 6 or 8 hours hit, it would be past 12, so I figured I'd just save it and let the cure time drag out until today, or this morning. So yeah, it is the next day. I checked the thermal paste on here, and it's on there pretty good. I tried shifting it a little by just pushing it, and they won't even budge, so I think we're in the clear to simply just remove the stock modules and place the new yellow DRL modules into the engine bay. So I'll show you guys how to do that. It's easy. I'm actually not going to use this. I figured I'd just use this. Yeah, it has a T20 bit, so it'll be easier just using a regular screwdriver just to do it instead of a wrench. So I'll just be using this, guys. So let's get to it. I'm going to remove it right now. Just like that. So there's one. You want to be careful when you do remove this. You need to be careful removing the OEM modules out, as well as putting the new ones in, because you don't want to rub the circuit boards against any plastic or anything like that, because it can scrape the circuit board and it can make the DRL not work. So we're going to try to be careful as we can be. Okay, so you see that? You're gonna want to press this down, it seems like, for the first circuit board. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then try pulling it out at the same time. Kind of just wiggle it out, just like that. And then for this one, same thing. You just press down on this, pull it out. Okay, so yeah, I got it out. This one was actually kind of hard to get out. I'm gonna now grab the left DRL module and connect them up and screw the screws in. Alright guys, so I'm just going to do the right module, and I'll show you guys the final look of the yellow DRLs on the Galaxy wrapped M2 comp. So should be crazy looking. I'm gonna do it really quick, guys, and I'll show you it. Hey guys, welcome back. I actually am returning a month later, continuing on the install of the yellow DRLs. Long story short, when I inserted the driver's side module, I scraped against one of the circuit boards, and it just didn't work when I plugged it in and turned on the lights. So that was a huge buzzkill. But I ended up getting a new pair through the mail, and I'm continuing right now, a month later. Sorry for slacking on providing content for the channel, but I'm back. After also going on vacation too. I just got back like 2-3 days ago. So I'm gonna finally turn it on. I already put the new circuit board that I got through the mail today. I already inserted on to the module itself. So here it is now, a month later, and I'm about to turn them on for you guys. We'll take some photos for you guys. I will show you guys some pictures at the end of this video, actually. That would work better. But I'll try to show you guys a few photos through the Sony a7 IV, which we're not shooting on right now. But yeah, I'll shoot a few photos with that camera, and I'll show you guys at the end of this video. I'm happy how they look. It goes really well with the wrap. I was kind of deciding on whether or not to do it, but I said, you know what, screw it, I'll send it. And yeah, they look sick with the blue and purple Galaxy wrap. I do have champagne gold wheels from Edelweiss, and I think I will be hopefully putting those on soon. I just was planning to actually just get a separate TPMS for them, especially with the yellow DRLs now. that would definitely match with the champagne gold wheels. So other than that, guys, yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys like this little install video I made for you guys. If you guys like the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram too. It's the same thing, Chasing Calv. You can find everything in the description, or my Instagram handle in the description too. Here are the photos, guys. I hope you guys like the photos. And yeah, the yellow DRLs look pretty sick. But I can always switch back. So see you guys. Peace.